What's up, Happy Gamers? I'm Happy, the Happy Gamer, and welcome to Would You Rather. Welcome back to Would You Rather, because we've already done some Would You Rather videos. I just like doing fun stuff, and I like putting myself in these situations so you guys can see what would Happy choose? What would Happy decide in between these two little things here, the Would You Rather type stuff? Well, it isn't type stuff, it is actually Would You Rather stuff. Not just Would You Rather type stuff. So anyway, I'm done being retarded now, so let's start this. Would you rather bring people back from the edge of death, but each time takes a year off of your life? That's terrible. Or be able to grant wishes, but each time you forget a beautiful, meaningful memory from your past? Okay, well, let me think. This is hard. This is actually really hard because I don't really want to bring people back from the edge of death unless they want to be. It's like one of those things. Now, if I just had the ability to do that and I could decide when I wanted to bring people back from the edge of death, that would be great. Because, there'd be some times in which people want to die. They're just at the end and they've accepted death and they're ready to die. And I don't know if I'd want to bring somebody like that back from the edge of death. And then the other one is hard because I don't want to forget all my meaningful memories of my past. So this is really, really tough. This is terrible that we started out with this one. I want to start out with a dumb one, not a really serious one that makes me want to think about committing some kind of bodily harm to myself. No, it really doesn't make me think. I'm a really healthy person. I don't think that way. I'm going to assume, because the other one says be able to grant wishes, I'm going to assume that the one about bringing people back from the edge of death is an ability that I would have, so I'd be able to choose when I would do that. Because there are certain cases in which people aren't ready to die, and you want to bring them back from the edge of death, so I'm going to have to go with that one. And I can't really see myself really desiring to grant wishes anyway. Hey, look at that. It's fairly even, but more people chose to bring people back from the edge of death. But each time I would do it, it would take a year off my life. I think I'm okay with that. What? Would you rather bathe in vomit or bathe in worms? How about neither? I'm just gonna have to... Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. Okay, this is how I would think about it. Bathing in vomit, it's gonna smell, it's gonna stink, it's gonna feel terrible, and bathing in worms, it might not stink so bad, it might just smell like a bunch of dirt. And so maybe you could, if you're bathing in worms, you could get in there and, close your eyes and just pretend like it's spaghetti or something, like on Patch Adams or whatever that is. Just pretend that it's spaghetti or something. But then with vomit, you wouldn't be able to escape the smell of it, so there's no way you would be able to convince yourself that it was something like mashed potatoes or something. That's so gross. Bathe in worms, please. Yes, most people chose that, but man, that was terrible. Would you rather have a meteoric rise and a painfully hard crash from fame, or remain completely unknown for your entire life? I'd rather remain completely unknown. That's pretty... Well, I don't know. Let me think about that. No, I wouldn't want a painfully hard crash. I wouldn't mind just a regular hard crash, but a painfully hard crash means that probably something happened that made me crash, from my fame. And then remaining completely unknown for the rest of my life, or for my entire life, I feel like I would be okay with that. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to go with that one, though, because I don't know what else to choose. And that's what most people chose. I can imagine why most people would choose that. Would you rather have hair covering your entire body? Well, I've got you beat there. No, I don't have a whole lot of hair, but I do have hair covering my entire body. Or be completely bald. I think I'd rather be completely bald. I know that I would look kind of strange, but since there are a lot of guys out there that shave themselves anyway, I think it would be okay to be bald. And yeah, hair all over your entire body, I can't even imagine. Who would want that? Unless you're some man with, insecurity problems and you're trying to compensate for something. Anyway, would you rather get an atomic wedgie or get a swirly? Well, I don't really want my head being shoved in a toilet and flushed like that, because, it's like, here you're choosing between painful or unsanitary, and I would be leaning more toward the painful side of things rather than being unsanitary. I don't really want my head in a toilet bowl. Not that the toilet water isn't clean, because I believe that it's fairly clean. It's just the toilet bowl itself is not that clean, and I don't want my head stuck in that thing where people dump their leftovers all day, every day. And, if it's in my house, it's a different story. Then it's just me and my wife who poop in our house. unless we have guests over, but still, I don't want a swirly. Why am I talking about this? I want an atomic wedgie. Most people want that too. Why not? Would you rather be attractive but get punched in the face? Oh, what? For some reason, I just had this image of just being this super hot guy and just waking up, and as soon as I wake up, somebody just like smacks me one right in the face. This huge fist just comes out of nowhere and punches me in the jaw. I would imagine if you were attractive getting punched in the face every morning, after a while those punches would start to kind of translate into the way that you looked and the way that your face looked, and you would no longer be attractive after a while. Man, that's tough, but I don't want to be ugly either. I'll just go with be ugly. I'm not going to be a shallow person. Most people would rather get punched in the face every morning and be attractive. Okay, have fun with your punches and all that. Would you rather be on Guts or be on Legends of the Hidden Temple? Oh man, this is a tough one because I grew up watching these shows. Okay, I actually always talked about how much I would love to be on Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was so cool when you're a kid watching somebody go through that whole thing. Just so cool getting to watch it. I always wanted to be a part of it, but then Guts, you know, I wasn't ever really the gutsy type growing up. I'm more of like a mysterious fantasy type of person. I would rather be on Legends of the Hidden Temple. And most people would. I mean, that was a cool show when you're growing up. When you're a kid, that was a cool show. Would you rather have stretchable legs or stretchable arms? I think I'd rather have stretchable arms. That way I can reach anything that I need to reach. Of course, most people pick that. Would you rather go 1 year without your teeth or go 1 year without the internet? Nobody can go 1 year without the internet, unless they're Amish, okay? How can you go 1 year without the internet? If you wouldn't be living anymore. Like, maybe once upon a time, not having the internet, it was a normal thing and you could actually experience life to the fullest without the internet, but now you just can't. You have to have the internet. There's no way you can actually live life to the fullest without it. And 1 year without your teeth, I mean, it's only 1 year without your teeth. I'm assuming you'd get them back after the year. At least you'd be able to nourish yourself and all that. But, well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'd rather go 1 year without the internet. I know I just had that big spill about the internet and all that, but that's just how I feel about the internet. But I don't know if I want to be without my teeth, even for a year. I'd be so ugly that I wouldn't be able to eat the things that I love to eat. So I'm gonna have to go with the internet. Most people agreed, but it was still kind of evenly divided. That was a tough one. All right, this is the last one. Would you rather be married to someone who is, would you rather, a know-it-all or very ignorant? Well, I'm gonna skip that one because I'm already married. Would you rather be a member of NSYNC or be a member of the Village People? I don't want to be a member of NSYNC. I'm never the boy band type of person. I just don't want to be a part of that. I'd rather be a member of the Village People. And, of course, everyone wanted to be a member of NSYNC. That was all the girls. All the girls answered 59%. That was all girls. All the guys are the 41% that just answered that question. No, I don't know how it was. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little episode of Would You Rather, and I hope you're having a great day, and hope that you love me as much as I love you. Don't forget to stay happy, and hopefully, I'll see you next time.